right, Chester, good morning to you. Hey, it's a nice morning to be out there.
Yes.
And
yes, it is. Hi, good morning. Coming to you live from Cox Farms here in Centerville, Virginia. It is nice, actually. It's a little muggy out here, but otherwise it's rain-free as we start the day here. And kind of a beautiful start to the day here in Centerville, Virginia. Northern Virginia, going to have a nice day. Cox Farms has their fall festival. It began in September and continues through November 7th. And we're live out here this morning, giving you a quick preview of what you can expect. Of course, we're in the pumpkin patch. That's one of the first things people will come to and see when they get into Cox Farms here in Centerville. And I'll tell you what, it's always a great time to get out to the pumpkin patch. The weekend weather does look decent for that. We'll talk more about what you can expect this weekend in a couple of minutes. I want to throw it over to the radar and show you that we are rain-free this morning. It's just a little clammy out here. There may be some patchy drizzle at times, but so far we haven't experienced anything like that. Temperatures holding in the 60s in most spots this morning here in the Washington area. For the rest of this day, yes, it's going to be quite cloudy today. We may see a little bit of sunshine across the area, but all in all, a mostly cloudy day. Temperatures will rise back into the 70s today, a little bit warmer compared to yesterday, with highs in the mid-70s here in the DMV. We'll come back and talk more about what you can do out here at Cox Farms. There's not just pumpkins, guys. There's all sorts of things. There's slides, there's vintage vehicles, a lot of photo ops. You can definitely do it for the gram out here, and also a good time for the family. So we'll have more on that coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll send it back inside, and I believe we're going to talk about those roads this morning.
5:07. Let's go back to Chester, who's live at Cox Farms in Centerville this morning for the one thing we need to know about today's forecast. I love it. You fit right in. You look so comfortable out there. Yeah, you look something.
Thank you. Just getting in touch with my Midwestern roots is what it is here. You know, I grew up in Missouri. Not on a farm, but I thought about farming. Anyway, one thing you need to know in weather today is it's a bit of a cloudy day, but we'll try to squeeze out a little bit of sunshine, and it's mainly dry. Sure, there could be some patchy drizzle or a few sprinkles, especially this afternoon, but outside of that, we just don't have the moisture that we did yesterday, so I think most people will be okay with that. There is some rain to talk about, and I'm going to show that to you in the 7-day outlook coming up, and I'll tell you why. You'll still be able to get out here to the Fall Festival this weekend. Of course, we're live here in Centerville at Cox Farms. We'll send it back inside for that one thing, traffic.
Time right now is 5:16. Let's get back out to Farmer Lampkin live at Cox Farms in Centerville. Chester, what is going on?
Yeah, we're out here in Centerville, as you mentioned, Cox Farms. Thanks for joining us this morning here on Get Up DC. We're having a good time. We're previewing their fall festival. We'll talk more about that here in a moment. We also just missed feeding time for the pigs, which was extremely cute, I should mention. One of the managers here, he's the food manager. This is Chris Farrell. I got it right, Chris Farrell, and he's one of the managers here. And thanks for joining us this morning, Chris. So what's the deal?
Well, yeah, we've been open now for a couple of weeks, and things are going well. We've got some baby piglets here, and it's good to be open after having a year off in 2020.
So, Sam, real quick, you guys are open, what is it, Friday through Mondays for the Fall Festival, is that correct? What do people need to know?
To get ready and come out and have a good time. That we're open just like we were in 2019 and years prior, but the big difference this year is that it's just Friday through Monday for the Fall Festival.
Okay, so Friday through Monday, and then we were at the pumpkin patch earlier. That's open 7 days a week, correct?
Yes, our market is open 7 days a week, 10 to 6.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us this morning, Sam. We really appreciate it. Now he's going to show us around, and I think we're going to try to secure some good eats a little bit later. Fingers crossed on that. And maybe if you guys back home want to come out here, again, Friday through Monday for the Fall Festival, and of course 7 days a week for the pumpkin patch and the market. That's correct. So with that said, let's get to that weekend forecast. I want to get you set up for the weekend in case you want to come out to the pumpkin patch or whatever you're doing this weekend. I know the Washington football team is in town, and of course it is Fall Festival pumpkin patch season. First off, you're out the door here today with a generally dry sky, mostly cloudy weather, temperatures hanging out in the 60s and 70s all day long. A little bit warmer compared to yesterday, but not quite as damp, which is good news. Currently, temps are in the 60s in most spots as you step out the door here, and the bus stop forecast generally looks good. There could be a sprinkle or maybe a stray shower through the day, but 95% of us will get through this day dry here. Temperatures holding in the 60s for the morning hours and 70s this afternoon. And Futurecast is bone dry. We're going to take you all the way through the next 48 hours. Today,
We're going through the futurecast through midday, through this afternoon, and right on through the evening hours. And again, it is rain-free skies for the most part. Again, some hints of a couple sprinkles, especially this afternoon. And then heading into tomorrow, a similar story, maybe a couple sprinkles or a stray shower, especially late in the day. And I think more so on Friday evening. But even that won't be anything significant. So with that said, it's generally dry for Friday. And even this weekend, we're starting to look a little bit better. We're improving the weather here. Saturday, I'm going to have us mostly dry to start. There could be a stray shower in that 3-day outlook. You can see Saturday looks okay. And then heading into Sunday and beyond, where there will be some showers around, especially Sunday and Monday. The thing about the weekend is it is not a washout. Even on Sunday when we have those showers and drizzle around, again, there will be some dry periods in there, especially during the afternoon hours. And then rolling into next week, a few more showers lingering into Monday, and then things kind of ease away. Temperatures holding in the 70s through the weekend, but then look at the end of the forecast there through Tuesday and Wednesday, back to 80 degrees. So a nice warm up. It's almost like a weird mix of summer and fall. We just can't really choose a season. We're staying warm, kind of humid, but also kind of gray and cool at night. Okay, with that said, we're going to take you to the roads, see how the traffic's doing this morning. Hi, Michelle.
Welcome back to Get Up DC. The one thing you need to know is, besides the fact that I'm at Cox Farms here in Centerville, Virginia, is that I'm about to go down this big slide. Also, it's going to be a decent weather day here. A little bit less cloudy or compared to yesterday. Oh my goodness, I'm going down this slide, and it's very wet. And, whoa! And mainly rain-free. Highs back in the mid-upper 70s today. Oh, it's a good time out here, guys. Michelle, how's it going with the roads? What's the one thing?
Chester, what's happening
Have you
now?
recovered?
Well, yeah, are you okay?
I'm okay. No injuries here, and none to our assistant news director either, Chris, who also went on the slide. Pictures to come. We are live here at Cox Farms. It is a beautiful early morning here out at Cox Farms here in Centerville, Virginia, and we're previewing their fall festival. Now, if you haven't been yet, it's been open since September. If you haven't been yet, there is a myriad of activities that you can do out here, not just hanging out with pumpkins, which you can pick 7 days a week, by the way, or coming out for the hay bales, of course, but there are other activities such as apple cider donuts. There's a tractor ride. There's, of course, a myriad of animals out here that you can check out. No petting the pigs, but you can see the pigs and the goats and other animals as well. There's multiple slides, including the one I just went on. Again, that's part of their fall festival, which starts on Fridays and goes through Monday. So pretty much every weekend through the 7th of November. It's an amazing time for the family. It's a great time for yourself, even if you're just kind of hanging out. What am I doing on a Friday evening? Grab a couple friends, come out and enjoy the fall festival here at Centerville. We'll talk more about what's happening out here in a few minutes and get a little preview of those apple cider donuts. But first, let's get to that forecast. And you're stepping out the door here to a dry sky across the area. But it is going to be a mostly dry day. Now, I can't promise that there won't be a sprinkle or a shower in the area. Couple showers and a sprinkle certainly possible here. That's your 12-hour outlook there. Currently, temperatures are in the 60s in most spots. It's a bit of a clammy, muggy morning. There may be some patchy drizzle out there, but so far where we are here in Centerville, there hasn't been anything of that nature. The bus stop forecast, dry for the morning, dry for the afternoon for the most part, so the kids won't need the rain gear today, unlike yesterday where they had to walk out with maybe a light jacket. It's a little cool this morning, but otherwise it is going to be a warm afternoon. In fact, warmer today compared to yesterday. Here's our futurecast, and you can see it is bone dry through midday and into the afternoon, and right on through tonight as well and tomorrow. Aside from maybe a sprinkle or a stray shower or two, it does look like that it's going to be mostly quiet weather through today and tomorrow. So here's your 3-day outlook. Today, tomorrow, both no yellow weather alerts. We may have one for Saturday and Sunday. For now, it's just an isolated shower chance and some patchy drizzle on Saturday. I really think Saturday is going to be mostly dry, but the moisture does increase Sunday, and you can see that on our 7-day forecast. Temperatures also cool a bit for the weekend, so we're going mid-upper 70s today and tomorrow, but then slightly cooler for Saturday and Sunday, low to mid-70s, and then we bump up the temps again here heading into Monday and Tuesday. Showers, I think, are most likely on Sunday. While it's not a washout, a good 50–60% of the day could be showery and drizzly, and then back towards 80 as we head into Monday and Tuesday. Again, the Fall Festival is happening right now. Now, not literally at the second, but we're kind of getting a preview of it out here. But right now, here at Cox Farms. So Fridays through Mondays, the Fall Festival, but 7 days a week, you can go pick your pumpkins and check out the store. A lot of good times out here in Centerville, Virginia. Coming back here in a few minutes. For now, we'll send it back to Michelle, who's tracking those roads. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Chester.
Yes. I am, but why did you guys have to ruin it? I'm a huge Cardinals fan. You just had to put that story right before me. And it's okay.
Don't cry, don't cry. You're at a happy place. No tears there.
I'm in a happy place. This is my rebound after that Cardinals loss. So Max Scherzer, he's a beast. He's from Missouri like me. Hey, so we are out here at Cox Farms. I'm in a giant chair. I mean, why not? And it's going to be a beautiful day here in the DMV. Certainly less damp compared to yesterday. Maybe a patch or two of drizzle and maybe a shower or two. But all in all, it's mostly dry, mainly cloudy. Temps 60s this morning. We go to the 70s this afternoon. That is your checklist weather. Michelle?
This photo got a lot of laughs yesterday. Our very own Chester Lampkin as a scarecrow. That was our way to promote a very special fall event happening in Northern Virginia. You know it well. Chester is live right now at Cox Farms in Centerville, where you can go for their fall festival. We're a little disappointed, Chester, that you're not actually dressed as a scarecrow this morning.
You know, I am too. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little disappointed in myself.
We believe
but,
you, Chester.
You know, I'm trying to get into the spirit of things here, and it really is, it's a great time out here. Of course, for those who haven't been to the Fall Festival just yet, it goes through November 7th. It started back in September, and the Fall Festival here at Cox Farms in Centerville, Virginia, runs from Fridays through Mondays. I'm in front of Stonehenge. You would think I'm in England or something, but no. Right now, as Dave Scarnato kind of pans over, you can see this is, you know, almost a full-size replica of that bad boy, right? That's what it looks like, at least here in Centerville, Virginia. One of the many things that you can check out here at Cox Farms, again, there are great treats, good eats. There's a lot of slides and animals. It's just a fun time, and you can pick your pumpkin out here, which I admit I have not done just yet, so maybe I'll have to get one for my son and my family back at home. Something to do, and a lot more to do. In fact, in a few minutes, we're going to try some of those apple cider donuts. Yeah, and if I had enough, I'd bring it to all of you guys at home, but I don't, sadly, so I'll eat it for you. Anyway, so here's your forecast for the day ahead. We're just going to get you started through the day, and then we'll look ahead to the weekend. So if you have any pumpkin picking plans, we got you covered. First off, radar and temperatures, 60s right now, including a 65 here in Washington. Same at Dulles, actually, both at 65. Cool morning, College Park 62, Leesburg 64, and Frederick coming in at 64 degrees. And again, the radar's quiet, and it should stay that way. Here's your planar forecast to get you through the day. Mostly cloudy skies, maybe a sprinkle or a shower through the day, but honestly, it's much drier today compared to the last couple of days, especially yesterday morning when we woke up to all that drizzle and rain. So that means a dry commute, though. As you heard from Michelle, there's already some issues on the roads this morning. We'll come back and talk about the extended forecast and take you through the futurecast through Friday, and we'll look ahead to the weekend too when we have our next chance for rain. So more on that coming up. Right now, send it back to Allison and Annie.
Get up, DC. Fall is certainly here, and here in the DMV, there are a ton of ways to celebrate the season. From
hay rides to apple picking, there's just so much to do with the entire family, including the Fall Festival at Cox Farms in Centerville.
This is always a fun event.
Yes.
Our very own Chester Lampkin is live there this morning. And Chester, there is certainly a lot to do.
Yes, facts, and I'm about to imbibe in one of the most delicious parts of being here at Cox Farms. You can see the donuts, they're fresh. They are coming out of the machine right now. These are spiced apple cider donuts. Is that correct, Sam?
Yeah, we just call them apple cider
Okay,
donuts.
so there's apple cider donuts, but Sam Farrell here, he's the food manager at Cox Farms here in Centerville, Virginia, and he is making the donuts right now. So tell me a little bit more about, sorry about that if my mic is hitting my mask. We're masked up here, guys. Tell me a little bit more about what's going on right now with this machine and what you guys do here at Cox Farm.
Yeah, so this is one of our donut robots right here, and it's just cranking out some of these delicious apple cider donuts, which are one of our most popular food items here at the farm. And we have to work really, really hard to keep up with demand because people just love them so much.
Okay, so go ahead and grab some donuts because I don't want the machine to like super pile up too much. But like, you know, what do you think about this? Like, how many of these do you think you guys sell every year? And again, this is the only donut you guys make, so this is your specialty.
Yes, yeah, it certainly is. You know, I really couldn't tell you how many we sell, but it's quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few donuts.
On the order of thousands at least.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
And if someone wants to come out here to Cox Farms, I know the Fall Festival runs from Fridays through Mondays, but what if they want to come out another day? Could they get one of these delicious donuts?
Yeah, we can't guarantee that we have them Tuesday through Thursday, but we do our best to keep them there in the market. And yeah, most of the time we have them up there.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Sam. I appreciate it. Again, we're live here at Cox Farms in Centerville. We're going to give the donut a try when we can get outside safely. You know, I got the mask on right now. Want to stay COVID safe, if you will. So maybe you want to come out here this weekend. This is going to be a good weekend to do it. They're open Fridays through Mondays. So let's talk about that forecast. And we're going to start off with the bus stop outlook. And you can see temperatures today starting off in the 60s as we head out the door. We'll roll into the 70s this afternoon. And I really don't think the kids are going to need the rain gear today. It is a generally dry weather day here across the DMV. So, and that's what you want to see, right? That's what you want. Unlike yesterday where we ended up with all those showers around, a little bit better of a forecast for today. All right, so what's coming up the next couple of days? First off, the Futurecast is dry pretty much all day long. It does hint at a couple sprinkles this afternoon. We'll go into tonight and tomorrow, and you can see it doesn't have a ton. A few clouds around, mostly cloudy skies, a little muggy, and a little warmer today, or rather tomorrow, upper 70s. Your 3-day forecast, in fact, showing no yellow weather alerts. We've got great weather next couple of days until we get to the weekend. Saturday, a couple showers, maybe some drizzle. There's your 7-day. And Sunday and Monday looks a little showery, especially Sunday. It won't be a washout, so you'll still be able to get out. Just check the weather before you head out for your pumpkin picking or fall festival plans or heading to the Washington football team game. So back here live at Cox Farms, you can see the donuts are about as fresh as you can get them. Like, I could literally, I'm not going to, but I could literally put my mouth right there and just have one go right in my mouth. That's how delicious they smell. That would not be sanitary, so I won't do that. With that said, we did have some traffic troubles on the roads. Michelle, tell me what's going on.
Joining us, thanks for tuning in. We are in full fall mode, just like these kids. That, of course, is the sound of pure childhood joy. Yes. There is plenty for kids and adults to enjoy at Cox Farms' annual Fall Festival in Centerville. We hope you'll be excited to see Chester Lampkin is there live. Woo! Chester, you got the greatest gig today.
I do. Very fortunate, very blessed, because I had a delicious apple cider donut to start my day, and it was outstanding. We are live here at Cox Farms here in Centerville. I'm next to a pirate ship, but it's also a slide. And this isn't the only one. One of many activities you can do out here. We have a giant castle over here to my left, your right, and you can see a big slide there too. Just a lot of fun for the kids and for the youngins to come out here and enjoy some really fun activities across the area. And a lot of things you could do here. We'll take you to the video, including getting out and check out some of the animals that they have here, including, you know, pigs, goats. They have an alpaca, and then also all of the activities you can do with the kids, including tractor rides. We'll have more on that coming up. And there's also a maze we're going to talk about. Giant letters right here. I mean, this is a learning moment and a fun moment for the kiddos, and also for some of the young adults who like to do it for Instagram and TikTok, I guess. You could hang out in front of your letter of choice. Of course, I chose C for our morning assistant morning director, Chris Sarabi, and also for me, Chester. There's an A down here, of course, to Andy and Allison. A shout out to you guys. M&T, little too far away. Sorry, Michelle, Mary, and Tony. We'll have to get to that a little bit later. Let's get to that forecast here. Out the door here, temperatures hanging out in the 60s. Kind of a cool, clammy start to your day here. 65 in Washington, same in Dulles, and we've got those 60s as well. Frederick over to Leesburg too. And the radar's quiet. The planner day ahead, hanging out in the 60s this morning, 70s this afternoon. A little bit warmer than yesterday, and not a lot of rain. Really maybe just a sprinkle or a stray shower chance. No big deal here. So back here live at Cox Farms, we're going to talk about that tractor ride you could do. We're going to have that coming up a little bit later in the show, and also a fun maze that you can kind of get through. Is that right, Chris? A maze? Yep. Yeah, we're doing a maze. All right, Tony, back to you.
The debate is raging here in the studio. Welcome back to Get Up DC. Before the break, we asked this Tony's trivia question. How heavy was the largest pumpkin ever recorded? Bootsy Vegas on Twitter guessed 810 pounds. Not a bad guess, but Bootsy, you're incorrect. We've got Annie, Allison, Chester, and Michelle. Chester is at Cox Farms.
Chester's going to get it. He's at Cox Farms.
He should have a good guess.
And if he
Chester.
does, great for Chester.
All right. What's your guess, Chester?
I'm in a corn maze right now. I'm nowhere near the pumpkin, so my guess is going to be 200 pounds.
200 pounds. Michelle.
I'm going to go way up. I'm going to go with 1 ton, which I believe is 2,000 pounds.
That's correct, yes. Annie.
I'll go with 1,200 pounds.
1,200. And Allison.
I'm coming in at 2,500.
Ooh, the person closest without going over is Allison Seymour. The answer, 2,624 pounds and 9.6 ounces.
Giant pumpkins out there.
Yes, these are called giant gourds. And this is in the Guinness Book of World Records. This is a picture. A man in Belgium grew this record-breaking pumpkin in 2016.
I wonder if they taste good.
I bet they don't.
Right.
Thank you all for playing.
Gourd pie.
Hopefully we'll have another question for you tomorrow. All right, Chester, take it away from the corn. You look like you're in Field of Dreams.
Yeah, a Field of Dreams, but a little creepier. We're actually in their cornundrum, I believe it's called. It's like a corn maze. And I have to admit, dad joke here, it's amazing. You can check out what's going on here. Dave's gonna follow me. It's not creepy at all. Yes, it is a little bit. And you can see children have to be accompanied by an adult. Ah! Oh, that was weird. I think that might have been our assistant news director here. Anyway, it's a fun time. So yeah, there's a couple ways you can get around here. One of the many activities you can do out here, including a tractor ride, which we got a little bit later on. Let's get straight to that forecast. I want to tell you that it is going to be a mostly dry day. So for the kids at the bus stop, mostly quiet weather across the area. Won't need the rain gear this morning. Temperatures hanging out in the 60s this morning, then we go to the 70s later this afternoon. In general, it's a mostly quiet weather day, which is what you want to hear, right? Currently across the area, Futurecast is dry, and it doesn't have a lot into the afternoon or into tonight as well. Rolling into tomorrow, similar story. Mostly dry weather on the Futurecast, which is fantastic news. Quick look at that 3-day forecast. We don't really have any serious rain going in until the weekend. Today, tomorrow, just a stray shower, maybe some patchy drizzle, mostly cloudy skies, mid-upper 70s today, upper 70s tomorrow, maybe even 80 tomorrow. And then heading into the weekend, slightly cooler and damper with showers on Saturday. That will probably be our next yellow weather alert, and we're very likely going to have one for Sunday. Now, the thing about Sunday, it's not a washout. So again, if you have fall festival plans like coming out here to Cox Farms, or maybe you have other plans like going to the Washington football team, sure, grab the rain gear, but it's going to be more like showery, drizzly, not a complete washout. Rolling into next week, temperatures actually go back up to 80 degrees. So we've got 80-degree weather headed back our way. I keep looking over my shoulder because I feel like that Chris, our assistant news director, is like right behind me, and I'm a little scared right now, guys, here in this awesome maze here, this cornundrum. Coming up, we'll talk more about what you can do tractor ride-wise in a few minutes. Right now, Michelle tracking some traffic troubles on 66. Hi, Michelle.
But you're here in the day. These are family-friendly, but there is also fields of fear at night.
Yes, they
You're
have
not doing that.
a haunted hayride. They also have a forest walk. A lot of great night events you can come out here to. The haunted hayride is pretty scary, so maybe not for the littles. 7-day forecast real quick. You're coming out here this weekend. Mostly dry Friday, mostly dry Saturday. A few showers and drizzle around for Sunday, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, forecast is looking pretty good. That's it here live from Cox Farms in Centerville, Virginia. I'm going to put this straw back in my mouth and hope I don't choke on it. Michelle, how's the road looking?